So welcome to Revit Training Essential course. This is day 2. In this day 2, we are going to explore a project, most especially interface. Yesterday, the first day, we talked about the architecture, the function of all this menu bar. We digress a little about the project, the existing. But today we are going to talk about how to create new projects. So under new projects, I have my own personal template which I'm using for my company. Anytime I want to, I've already defined that one. So because of all those normal template that used to be, but I want to make sure that I start from new so that you'll be able to get how Revit works. So here, if you are not working with the existing projects, so you click on new. On this new, I have this Martinez_project. So you click on none because I do not have. I want to take you from beginning. So you click on OK. It will give you imperial. Those are the measurement that come, SI unit that come with feet and inches. But here we are going to use metric that come with meter, millimeter, and centimeter. So here, most especially, millimeter is what is common in this app. Allow it to load. So here is the interface of Revit that we are working on. So here we have a title bar which says about Revit Autodesk Revit Architecture 2015. This is the project, and it's going to, the moment we save now, the name is going to change, and we have the title of the project we are working on. So this is menu bar. Under this menu bar, there are design bars that comes with them. So the component that we are going to be using in this interface are all this here. So like this place, we have structure. This is architecture that have all this. When you press on structure, you see that all the design tools, they will change. You look at insert, continue like that, and so on and so forth. Depends on what you want to do. So by the time we are going to be touching each and every one of them one by one. So at this property bar, this is what, anytime you are working here, any element you select in this space, in this workspace, is going to be assigned here. You are going to be seeing them, and all the attributes on it are going to be shown in this place. This is a project browser. The project browser means is that whatsoever you are selecting here is going to be reflecting here. Like floor plan, if you are drawing on floor plan, if you click here now on floor plan, you are going to be seeing those floor plan everything here in level 1 now. If you click on level 1, you are already in level 1. But something here is that we are designing based on new assignments, but before then we have to set some certain category of elements. So the first thing we need to do is to bring our elevations marker around here, because there is no way we can be working without having elevation. That's the point of what? Architecture. So no matter what we go to, we can decide to draw whatsoever we want to draw here, but elevations are not going to show. But we are going to set all those things and put them in place so that by the time we are drawing, we are going to be seeing what we are doing, because that's the function of Revit. If you work on Revit, the moment you are drawing plan, definitely give you advantage to view your elevations so that you are not going to get lost. At the same time, you can be viewing it in 3D automatically. Now let's go to the first thing we need to do. We are not going to work on wall. We want to set our elevation right. And sometimes you can decide to start doing your things, but later on you set those things. But I want to take us one after the other so that we know what we're doing. So we go to view. On your view, click on elevation. That's elevation marker. Take elevation. So this is what you have. Then you put it here. The second one, zoom in a bit, place it here. The third one, place it there. The fourth one, place it there. The beauty is that the moment you bring out elevation, it automatically updates itself from the project browser. So all these 4 cardinal points that you have placed in this place, they are already assigned themselves here. So you can change the name, which is what we're going to go and do now. So right click and press cancel, then click on this particular one so that you know what you are doing. So extend all this particular few tag. Then let us work on changing the name first. So click here like this and say right click and say go to elevation view so that you know what you are doing. So in this thick bold letters, which is elevation 1 of A, what you need to do is to right click on it and say rename. And the rename, just put, since is the 4 cardinals at the right side, I used to use east. Click on east elevation, go back to floor plan, choose this one. This is the north. Okay, so you can decide to rotate it first before you go and do the editing. I go 90 degree, tap 90 degree as you rotate that and say press enter. Sorry, click it and rotate it to 90 degree. Okay. Rotate now. So you click on the ball, then rotate it. Rotate this one to 180 degree. Okay, then rotate this one as well, 90. So they face each other now. So you can drag this. We are going to see the function of this one as we are doing. Continue with the design. So now, as you've done that, click on the north one and say click on it like this, go to elevations. So here is the north. So this particular guy, you rename it and call it north. So okay, now go back to the floor plan, select this east guy, so go to elevation and call it, that is west, left hand side, call it west. Say okay. Since you have gotten them, the last one, you don't need to go there, just rename it from here because it's actually the one that I mean, that's the south. You touch south. I say okay. So you have the whole 4 cardinal in place. Now there should be levels. We are in level 1. There should be another level in those layers. So what you need to do, go to elevation of any one of them. On your keyboard, right click and say zoom to fit. In your zoom to fit, go to show crop, click on it again, say zoom to fit. So this is it. So if you do that, because if you not do that, those things will not come. So this is how the level 1, you can be adjusting this crop, adjusting all this crop. The advantage of them, we are going to show it in the design process. So as you have done with this is level 1, which has already been shown to you. So from the story, elevation and everything you see like that, you can decide to work on whatsoever elements you are given. So you have the advantage, the line width, the pattern, the symbol. It does not have symbol, so you can click on it and say select. So this is level 1. We want to create more level. And how do we create more level? This level is not okay, because if you want level 1, you can only be working on the level 1. What of when we want to do the roof? The roof is supposed to be attached to another level. So we want to add another level on this one. So go to architecture on your menu bar, then select level. On the level you select, look at the height of where it's taking you to. So let's say level at 3000 millimeter. Click like that and say okay. So automatically you see the level 2 appears. So the same thing, you can decide to say level 3. But you see that the level 3 is not so. It's not shown. The reason why it's not showing is because the crop has already covered that place. So when you drag the crop up, you see the level 3, level 1, level 2, level 3. So when you go to North, you see the level. Click on refill sewing crop and say GC. So go to East, click the same thing, then look here and say click to fit. Are you seeing it? So you'll be able to walk around every one of them. Say swim to fit. At the same time, click on crop. So they are going to refill themselves. These are how to create level and how to create fin crop in Revit. So if you don't have this one, this is what you have. So now the advantage you have here is that you can save this one as your own personal template. Are you get what I'm saying now? Save this one as your own personal template or initial project, whatsoever you want to do, so that we continue from there anytime. So how do you save? You click here and say save. Because it's a new one, it's going to bring you, are you saving as a new project or something? So just look for where your project can be kept and say save. Write the name, say okay, let me call this one day 2 project, and say save. So that is what we have here. So that is the advantage for you to work with. So you have already set your workplace. That is how you work. So anytime you are in the next project, you are going to do the work properly. So at least you can practice this and see what you can do. See you in the next lesson.